Hey guys, what's up? Micromax has recently been in the news for the launch of their Windows Phone handsets, which are actually the first Windows Phone handsets by any Indian manufacturer. But if we look at the Android front of Micromax developments, we also find the Micromax Unite 2, which is a smartphone running on Android KitKat 4.4.2 and aimed at competing with the Moto E. So we have the Micromax Unite 2 with us today, and I'm going to quickly unbox the device from its retail box, and I will follow up with the in-depth review in the coming week. So let's just get started and firstly look at the features as mentioned on the box. Looking at the box on the front side, we see a lot of Indian regional languages mentioned alongside the product image, which is mainly because the Micromax Unite 2 supports 20 regional Indian languages. Flipping onto the back side, we see that the phone is available in four colors, which are quite similar to the Motorola Moto E colors. And also the main specs of the phone, which are mainly that it runs on Android version 4.4.2 KitKat. It's powered by a 1.3 GHz quad-core MediaTek processor paired with 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of internal ROM. The phone has a 4.7-inch IPS LCD display. The phone has a 5 megapixel primary camera with autofocus, whereas the secondary camera is the 2 megapixel one with fixed focus. The battery on the device is a 2000 mAh one, and the price mentioned on the retail box is rupees 8,499. Flipping over the box, let's now just open up the box to see what's inside. Opening up the box, the first thing that we see is the Micromax Unite 2 in a plastic cover, so let's just take it out. So this is the Micromax Unite 2 smartphone, and the back is what I really like. It has a smooth finish on it, and it's quite neat. You don't have any branding on the front, whereas on the back you have a sleek looking design with the Micromax logo, the 5 megapixel camera and LED flash, the speaker. On the right side, we have the power key, the volume rocker. On the top, the micro USB port, 3.5 jack, whereas the left hand side and the bottom are bare except for this microphone on the bottom. So, according to me, it's a very neat looking device and it feels quite light as well, but I'm guessing this is without the battery in it. So for now, let's just keep it aside. I'll come back to this in a while. Checking out the remaining contents of the box, we firstly see the battery for this device, which as I mentioned is a 2000 mAh battery. So I'm just gonna keep it aside for a while. Looking at the remaining contents of the box, we have these pamphlets including the SAR information, the warranty card, some additional information for micromax.com, and the user guide for Micromax A106 Unite 2. So I'm going to keep this aside as well and open up this little container, which should contain the USB cable, the charger, and the earphones. So the first thing I see here is the USB cable for this device. The length is quite alright, so I'm just going to keep it aside as well. Other stuff included in the retail box include the wall charger. I'm going to keep it aside. And the last thing in the box is the earphones for the device. And these are not in-ear earphones, but I'm going to cover how they actually feel in your ear and how good their audio quality is in our in-depth review, so stay tuned for that. So now I'm going to turn on the device for the first hands-on. So while it's powering up, a quick fun fact about the Micromax logo. The logo was designed by Eric Atkins from USA, and this is actually part of a logo redesign contest that Micromax held, and he was announced as the winner. So this logo that you see is actually a contest-based creation. Now the device has powered on, we see a greeting which tells us to choose from variety of languages at the start, which is kind of highlighting its focus on language-centric experience. I'm going to skip this. So this is the Micromax Unite 2. The experience, as you can see, is quite snappy, but I'm going to load it up with a lot more apps to see how it actually performs in a day-to-day usage scenario. And you can also see that there are a lot of pre-installed bloatware. One of the apps that I like to mention pre-installed on the device is the Micromax Mad app, which you can use to view advertisements, and then you can redeem points that you gather by viewing advertisements to get recharges and to make calls to your friends. So that's one of the apps that's pre-installed on this device. Stay tuned for an in-depth review where we'll cover all the features available on the smartphone. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer them and cover them in the review. Do like the video if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to my channel for the review as well as other unboxings and reviews which I'm going to soon upload. So stay tuned and see you later.